Let the traffic distract me, exactly. Let's have a look at the traffic, actually. Oh, it's actually not too bad, look at that. A little bit busy over here. And that's because these guys need a different way in and out, I think. Could be a lot worse, though.
Aye, 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 aye.
It's a very busy junction, that is. I'm looking a little scruffy. Well, thank you. My subway is lacking. I will do, Joanne, thank you. Lotus, good evening. Just got home last night after spending the last 5 days in intensive care at York Hospital after my dialysis session last Friday. Oh my god. Friday, scary stuff, but still breathing and watching. Love to miss the school for a loss. Lotus, bro. Why? Lotus, why did it... How did it get to that point? What went wrong? I'm glad you're okay, Lotus. Tex Cubs, thank you for 4 months. Yeah, you can never have a poor subway, Connor. That's the usual traffic merge, isn't it? That's what it is. They come pouring through here on 2 lanes, and then the cars that want to go into that lane then have to merge back in.
Happy anniversary.
Also, they seem to be doing the weird stop thing. Subway sandwiches are always poor. I don't agree with that. Which is the one? Junction restrictions, is it? Is it that one? For don't stop at the junction? Is it that icon? That's true, Jens. Will do, Cuzzy, thank you. Blood pressure crashed because the amount of fluid taken off me and my sugar levels crashed with my diabetes. Blimey. Thank you, Raleigh.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Custard, great to see you once more. All love, customers to Squirrel family. Hope my little parcel made its way to you if you want a little distraction. No, I've not seen anything else yet, Custard. I will look out for it, though. Mr. Ben, great, welcome back. Kenko with a year. Happy anniversary, Kenko. Rusty, 24 months and new sub badge. Thanks for the entertainment. Looking forward to many more. Thanks, Rusty. Nandez. Which always reminds me of Nando's. Good evening, Paul. Hope you're well. And woohoo on 17 months. Mr. Ben Great says, 3 months have gone so quickly. And South African 54. Love to the Squirrel household. Thank you very much, sir. Does anybody know which is the icon? That's no U-turn. That's no change lane. I think it's that one. That allows them to go through and not stop, but I'm not actually sure. That should help that flow a bit better. It is that one, Independence. Pretty certain there shouldn't be a left turn on this junction here. Don't know where that came from. Let's keep that traffic flowing. There you go. Fixed it. See? Fixed it. Alright, Mrs. Frosty. You guessing Muttley is a bot today? He's probably just had a coffee. Give him about an hour. Very different story. Traffic's... I need to do something with this junction, I think. Although it doesn't mean destroying a lot of stuff, but it strikes me that there's just Too much traffic at this junction now. I need to stop all this left turning nonsense. We might have to drop a lane out and feed it back in, maybe up here. So you could just drop it back in there, couldn't I?
Happy anniversary, Natter.
That would probably help, actually. I've only got T fire-by trial. In the vehicles and the roundabout give way to vehicles entering roundabout. That sounds like a Russian roundabout.
Welcome
Mr.
back,
Sadru, 29 months.
Natter.
Miss Cybersun, thank you for 2 months. Matthew, 201, 3 months anniversary. Thank you very much. Gaming Bro, welcome back. That's a huge left turn, Q-Cat. How you doing, bro? It is, that's what I was just saying. Like, I'm thinking about bringing the traffic on a underground, dropping them in down here. Because I suspect most of that just wants to go all the way down here. But I don't think we have the... Do you remember that tool on Traffic Manager? You could click on a junction, it would show you where all the traffic's going. Disable despawning, clear traffic. It's not any of these, is it? What's that one? Time traffic lights.
Happy anniversary.
Doesn't look like that's a thing anymore. What's the goal for today? 100k population and loads of traffic jams and lots of pollution. Plus I might bring the chocolate milkshake back in a minute. This town's getting a bit too clean for Nutroid. Click the road segment. I don't think it is that. Oh, Snuggles has turned up. Yeah, so where's the, here we go. So I think the town's got a bit too clean for its own good. Water availability. A few more water pumps up here. Exactly, we need a brown district. That's exactly right.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
Of course it didn't pipe it in, why would it do that? Seriously, game? Okay. Right then, and then we can have... That's the water treatment plant. That's the eco one, so let's get some normals back in here. Let's see if we can't colour the place up a little bit. Is it already linked that? Looks like it has. There we go. That should help to colour the water slightly.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, mods are showing. Thank you very much for turning up. It was my mistake. I accept that. It's fine. You don't have to be here. Circuitborg, 3 years. Squirrel may be nuts, but I'm mad, mad, mad. Thank you for 3 years. Gaming Bro with 6. Bad Piggy with 7.
Happy anniversary.
And Mr. Henk with 14. Mad South African and Snugs, thank you. Here we go. Let's get that chocolate going. Should start to see it soon. Anyway, so we've got this new district to build, which I need to link up to the main highway and also need to link up to this highway. Now we can expand, we can actually take that all the way through to there. So what we can probably do is go and buy that sector. Since we actually unlocked all that. So we've got rid of the building restrictions. I don't know how he did it, but someone did the traffic light thing you wanted to do. Yeah, it used to be in Traffic Manager, but the President Edition, I can't work out how you do it. It's weird. Three-lane highway. Let's bring these together a bit.
Welcome back, Nutter.
It's more like it. You'd love it if someone's made a Fallout City mod for this. It'd be awesome managing people, farming limited resources in a radioactive world. That actually could be quite fun. Yeah, that could be quite fun. I guess you could get your energy in similar ways. I think clean water would be a big problem, wouldn't it? Like, how do you make water that isn't irradiated? So that would be an issue. Maybe you probably need a lot more medical stuff because people would be getting ill a lot. But yeah, it could be a fun thing to do. You could have swore there's a way to do it in the base game. There may well be. I've forgotten how you do it, that's the problem. I'm looking around for like a spyglass type icon that you usually click and then it shows you, but I can't seem to find one. Maybe you have to be... Maybe it's on here. Road maintenance. Traffic routes. Maybe this is it. Traffic routes, junctions. There you go. That's how you do it. Now I've got to find my roundabouts. Yeah, so you click on that, and then you click on... Lost it now. I just had it. That one. That one. That's how you do it. So yeah, most of the traffic is indeed turning left and going that way. John Fezzer, how you doing, sir? So yeah, that's why they removed it out of Traffic Manager, because it got integrated into the base game. Thank you, HST. Welcome back. Trotters, welcome back. Mr. Henk, thank you for 14. Let me just quickly put that in and we're going back and finish that road off. I don't want a two-lane road. I think we'll just do a single lane highway type ramp thing. How come you don't stream via YouTube? Polar? Polar? Never once in my life have I streamed to YouTube. I've streamed to Twitch and I've streamed to Owned and maybe another platform, maybe Justin TV, but I've never streamed on YouTube. Can you do a highway connection on the other end of this road? When you say the other end of this road, do you mean here? Because I'm worried about... I don't like four-way junctions. Three ways are bad enough, as you can see. I don't want to make that a four-way, if that's what you mean. Wherever the traffic's originates from. So, yeah, the traffic's coming from up here, basically. And it's all coming down through here. I guess one solution is to try and get these guys onto the highway quicker. But interestingly, they can actually go that way. So why do they choose to go this way? It's probably shorter, but it doesn't really look it. One option is to bring traffic through here, but then it does have a slightly undesirable effect of dumping traffic, heavy traffic, right through the middle of a residential area. Yes, Matthew, that is the plan, bro. So it is possible to come through here with traffic from the highway, but we'd probably have to change that to be... we'd probably have to ban trucks and just allow cars in, and so create like a highway off-ramp, and then make that shops there, so because they can cope with it better. But it's totally doable. Tunnel under the residential area. What, back up north? Can do. Should name some of the districts to nuts like Walnut Woods or Cashew Avenue.
Happy anniversary.
I've not really named the districts. We often used to name the districts, but we've not really done that this time round. Dave Brave, welcome back. One Slenderman, thank you for 37 months. The overpass sounds good. Well, with this bit, I'm just going to do an underpass and smash some of these buildings doing it. Ah. Now that's a problem. The metro is here. So it's going to have to be an up-ramp, and then... oh, that's going to look so bad. Unless we just... oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We could come off at street level, drop down, and just go deeper and go underneath. That's probably the best option. An inconvenient tube station. Well, you know, the town planners... they're good. But they're not that good. So if we just sort of smash out like that, and then... go down. We can go down quite deep because we've got a long way to go anyway. The problem is we're going... yeah, that tunnel is actually going down. It's making it even harder to do this. What do you use for explained scenery? At the moment, it's a mixture of things. West Coast America, it's all like pre-rendered. It's like Ortho XP Ortho. The UK, I've got Orbex. And I did have some Europe stuff rendered. But I've not got it installed, I don't think. I'd have to check where I'm at with it all.
Welcome back, Nutter.
I think we'll have to rise up a bit earlier. There we go. You just got the US ortho photos by Fork Boy. Very good. Where is that? What area does that cover? Right, so make that a right turn only. Come on, game. And then back here, we stop people from turning left. That should force people down that. And then finally, stop people from turning that. I reckon that junction should flow a bit better. Majority of the United States. What zoom levels you done in it? There's a link one. There it is. US Ortho Photo 1.1. Yeah, you see, I've already done my own California, Nevada, and then most of Utah and Arizona, I think. In fact, no, I think I did Colorado and New Mexico as well. I think I did the whole of that chunk. There's a mixture of 16, 17, the HT is a zoom level 18. Seems you made it worse. Give me time. The other thing is, you want to stop people going straight over there. Oh, I see what's happening. They're all turning left now. Yeah, what they've basically done is decided they're going to turn left here and then go right there and get... So they basically said, you know, if I can't go that way, I'm going to go and zigzag rather than go round because that's longer. I don't like that. That's longer. That's just how City Skyline works. The costings are based on distance. They can't enter the tunnel, the arrow is straight. I thought the arrow had a right turn. No. Maybe we need to make it a right turn on both. You didn't know I designed Atlanta traffic? Let's see. Up a few trees around here. So they're still turning left. At the moment. Maybe need lights set for left turn. People go first for a while and hold people on the other side back. We have lights like here. I think the problem is when you make these changes, you have to just wait for a few minutes for the game to catch up with it all. Because any vehicles that are currently on the map will not, like, instantly reroute themselves. I know you want to get back into 117, but this is a nice plane. Really recommend it for twin-engine flight. Coronado 500S. Yeah, I don't really want to do the twin-engine stuff, Luke, because I want to fly the stuff that I'm flying in real life so that I can, you know, like, harmonize the two things together. I think I have to make this 2 lanes now. It's not coping too well like this. Okay. Let's see how that goes. The subway is still suboptimal. What do you mean? How is it that Flight Sim works? I don't know what you mean. One Jarrett, 3 years scumbag Twitch took my sub away. Missed the frem. One Jarrett, you've still got 3 years, bro. Twitch has unsubbed me from a whole bunch of people. It's unsubbed me from, I think, 5 people in the last 3 weeks. So I think they're trying to force me through their new payment gateway or something like that. But I find it very annoying. Like, you don't get an email to say, we've cancelled your sub. You just get an email to say, your subscription has expired. You're like, what? Yeah, I think they can do what they like, Lotus Esprit. And I have the fit started with Ferret Bomb on 20th of December, I think it was. Then they did Simcopters. Then they've unsubbed me from Chewy. They've not done Cat Strater yet. Then they unsubbed me from not Ferret Bomb. Here's the other one. I had another one this week. They're not Prime subs, they're actual paying subs. I thought maybe they were doing it because they were American streamers. When it started with Ferret Bomb and Simcopter, I thought, oh, maybe it's because they're American streamers. They want me to pay £5 now instead of $5. So they're just being a bit sneaky. But no, then it did it to UK streamers as well that I'm sub to. And I was like, hang on a minute. They unfollowed you from Brendan? Wow. Oh boy. This doesn't look ideal, was it? Wait, was all this traffic? Okay, I think we might need some priority signs on the roundabout, maybe. Let's try giving them right of way. I've done this before and it doesn't always work very well in Skylines, but we'll see. We need to get this junction moving. Yes, Cat Strater. That's exactly what they're doing. Oh, it's beautiful. They basically unsubbed us. We don't pay $5 anymore. We pay £5, which, as everybody knows, is more than $5. In fact, that's more like $6. Yeah, that's the really cool thing about it, Cat. I very much doubt you do. How does it work? How does it work? If I'm paying £5 and you've got like an exchange rate of 1.2, how much do you get? That's very true. It's actually Cat Strater. It's actually £5 plus VAT. So we were paying $5. We're now paying £6.
Welcome back.
And it's not like you had an option. They just unsubbed and said, there you go and sub again. It's hilarious. Dave, M84 Ball, condolences on the father-in-law. With you sending that awful news out last week, I was one of three of one. I was what? He was one of three as one of kids that pick up on school run. Lost his birth father and step-grandma recently. Also in the other news, will be seeing Whiteland Island again. I'm sorry to hear that, Dave. Whiteland Island. Maybe? I'm not sure. Welcome back, Signal Box. Right, so it shifted the problem on the roundabout, but as you can see, it creates a huge problem. I think we just need to have less traffic going that way. That's the problem we really need to solve. Look at this tunnel! Oh boy. Now, if they were actually merging better, like, I don't know if they went to there, maybe they went to there. Try something like that. $4.99 to sub from USA to you, but if people from the UK want to sub, you pay $5.99 UK money. Yeah, you pay £5 plus 20% VAT. So you pay $6. You tell me that I will lose my months of continuous support, Kemelski. I'm not sure what you mean. There's some traffic lights up on the island. What? On the roundabout? You reckon that's going to make things better? Switch traffic lights. Alright, let's see what happens. Traffic lights on a roundabout. Popular move. I like how it says Squirrel's Twitch stream subscription $4.99 sub, and underneath it has £4.99. That's great. I don't know, Luke. Do you get the same for a Prime sub? Well, the Prime sub, you just get it free, as it were. You don't pay. When you come to Boston, I'll show you some awesome roundabouts with traffic lights. Dude, we've got them over here. We've actually got them over here. And the thing is, though, Kat, is in the UK, I reckon we probably have the smallest roundabouts with traffic lights in the world. Like, so small, you would think you would never put traffic lights in this roundabout. It's too small. And yet they put them on there. So that when the traffic does actually stop at the lights, it jams up the roundabout. That kind of small. Not sure about this traffic light thing, you know. Well, define what you mean by working. Yeah, I was wondering if we can perhaps get rid of one of them. Let's try that. Oh, we've got a full circle. We've actually got deadlock. We've actually got complete system shutdown now. And the traffic's going all the way back. How about an overpass? Interestingly enough, I already have something. 1 second. That is designed to get buses around through that loop, isn't it? I wonder if we could just extend it this way. How about a second roundabout on top of it? I like your idea. So if you can go that way and then you can go that way, can it then go this way? See if I've got some weird vehicle restrictions going on. Okay, that seems to be... Ah, no trucks and cars, there you go. I had a feeling that, yeah, this is the bit I wanted to stop the trucks and cars doing. I need to make this 2-lane, really. 1 lane's not enough. How about taking the traffic lights off the island, just leaving those going onto the island? Didn't I get rid of the traffic lights, though? Yeah. What I'm trying to do is trying to get the traffic down here now to come that way. It's, you know, traffic that wants to go from the west, go north, just go under the roundabout. But ideally, I want that to be 2 lanes. That should take some pressure off. Did Twitch fix the recurred subs yet? As far as I know, Dark Wolf, I've not seen anything on that yet.
Welcome back.
That's true, you should raise its speed a bit. There you go. Traffic starting to dive down though. You think it is 2 lanes? Oh yeah. No, you're right. It is 2 lanes. That's fine. Let's give it a bit of time. That should figure itself out, hopefully. Signal Box and Sean Walkerback. Mr. Libido, I just saw you farming. Stalker. Right, so if we change these into shops. Deny it, Dave. Deny that you're farming. Go on. Four-lane road with a turning lane. Interesting.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
We have to relocate the school. Bulldoze a house. I'm not too happy about that. You're cutting trees, I'm sure you are, Dave. Half Finger Pete with 64 months. 64 months. Thank you so much. And Sean 5575 with 10 months. First time back in 2019. Yeah, things have changed a bit, Sean. Thank you for staying subbed. So what we'll do is we'll have a drop-off road here. From a northbound as well. We'll have to have an over-ramp and an under-ramp, I think. Let's make that a touch longer. Try again.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
adjust that in a sec. Need to go further back with the bridge. Why? Right, now we want to vehicle restrict some of this, I think. So I think we'll have no trucks coming through here.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I should do it. I'll give all the residences a chance to get off the highway and come straight in. Might as well make that one way, coaches. Which bit? DJ Kenty, 19 months. You're the lucky winner of a 19-month sub. And Jaggers with 63. Big numbers. R2 Wavy, welcome. The divided road stump. No, I'm going to do another filter off now. Because we need to have the southbound traffic, don't we? And I need to go underneath. Mr. Sommy, how you doing?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Aye, 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 aye.
Adaldril, sympathy for your family. Adaldril, thank you for the bits, and thank you very much for your kind words. Food of Rome. Still can't get over that name. 33 months of sub. First one is Food of Rome, though. It's such a weird name.
Welcome back, Nutter.
I really don't like the elevation changes here. I find that really annoying.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
There we go. Right, let's make sure people can't do crazy stuff.
Aye, aye, aye.
Okay, I can't edit that junction for some reason. Ah, the beautiful side effect. They all want to turn left and go onto the highway now. Yay! I think we'll have to get rid of anything on this road here, which basically means that we'll have to go.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Should have predicted this was going to happen. It is like playing whack-a-mole. You fix one problem, another one pops up. Mr. Devil Dude, thank you for gifting a sub to Jersek. Welcome back, Jersek. The slip road looks a little sharp with the flyover junction right next to it there. It's fine, Dave. It's fine.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Maybe if we put priority symbols on this one. Try that. Whoa, it was a queue to get on here, though. What did I just see? I swore I just saw an ambulance go into that lane 3 and come back into lane 1. Look at this, they're just darting. What are they doing? Look, just go there. Nowhere else. Crazy AI. I could make that a 2-lane ramp. If need be. Oh, we're seeing traffic build up here though. Look at this. Oh, God. It looks like the awfully short merging lanes in ETS2. Now we know where they got it from. I don't get what these buses are doing. Ah, they're trying to turn left up there. You see, you fix one problem, you create another one. I don't think making it longer is going to solve anything. What mod do you use to set the road speed limit? It's called Traffic Manager President Edition. Maybe we're going to need some traffic lights here instead of these giveaway things. I don't know. There's no fixing in this game though. If they thought about AI, this game would be better. This game is like 50% traffic management. I mean, one option is to just, you know, go in there and just break links. Just go, you know what? You don't exist anymore. And somebody died in shock. Look at this. It's alright, we'll put some trees back where they were. It's all good now. Not a bad Divina. It's a bit testing at the moment, as you can imagine. Make the slip road a toll to reduce numbers. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, the thinking, Dr. D. Make it into a toll road. What are we saying? We could just make it into 2 lanes. Give it more capacity. Try that initially. my god. They never just do the sensible thing. The best thing is about this lane connector tool, when you're trying to use the lane connector and a vehicle goes underneath the dot, it makes the dot move so your mouse click misses. It's just one of those little things. There you go. I'm thinking maybe we've got away with that and we don't need a toll on it. Possibly don't even need traffic lights. It depends if the left turners are going to get in the way of everybody else. Now, with that new connector... Oh dear, I think we've got a death wave. Yep, we've got a death wave. Oh, I miss that population mod so much. Oh my god. I hate these death waves so much. What's a death wave? This. It's when the population just basically goes crazy for no reason at all other than the game. You get these like cycles and it causes this enormous problem, and we'll get everybody back, but it's just annoying. Yeah, we can boost the budget, but you know, I can just slam it up to maximum. All it does is help to clear the death. It doesn't really do much. How you doing, Mr. Quirk? It won't really help. The only thing that ever fixed it was the population. What was it called? The population life cycle mod or something, and it basically flattened these enormous curves out. Maxing out on healthcare budget strikes me as a very British solution. I can tell you've never lived over here. Minimizing healthcare budget is what we do now. What on earth is this? Wait, why is traffic behaving so weirdly? This junction's supposed to speed things up, and it actually just makes traffic merge and behave weirdly. All the nurses I know are nasty to you, Dave. I'm saying nothing.